You're watching Rhoun Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Rhoun Gaming. It's something about sort of the gaming drag today. I'm coming back at you to the Let's Play episode of Roads Yet Traveled, Merrick's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Well, if it's too much, let me know. I tend to need a break after a while here, or a nap. Heh, alright. Will do, Rhoun. He gives me a nervous nod and gestures around the corner. Coming to a fairly large intersection, for down here at least, I see a few panels on the wall with various bits of Korean text scrawled all over them. Excuse me, opening one up, Rhoun flips off some switches before inspecting some of the fuses, which do indeed look like candy. After his initial inspection, he flicks some of the broken ones into his bag before scrounging around for a small box that rattles as he lifts it. Inside are more brightly colored pieces that he eyes up for a proper replacement. Picking out the right one, he goes to replace it before faltering. As he notices me standing but a foot away, he takes but a moment to think before asking, "Hey, bud, do you want to fix this?" "Me?" "Yeah. It's really simple. If you want to, of course. It's not dangerous, I promise. There's no electricity running through it right now." Looking back and forth between him and the box, I shrug and take a step forward, taking a little piece from his open paw. "Okay, so you wanna put that into the slot 25, and make sure the little arrow is pointing up." "Where's 25? "Oh, here." Reaching past me, he points to an empty slot next to some of the other colored fuses. "And which way up?" "And this little arrow?" "Yeah, just like that." It makes a satisfying click as I slot it in. Backing up to inspect my work, Rhoun leans in to see if everything is in place. "Looks good, bud. Let's see if that was the right one." He flips some of the switches on the side of the box, and nothing happens. That's good, right? No smoke or anything. What? Oh, yeah. No, that's it. Good job. Sorry, I was checking to see if any of the others needed to be replaced. What was this for, anyways? Oh, I think this was for the lights in someone's office. The results can sometimes be as boring as the repairs. Yeah, gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. Good job, though. My first fuse went in backwards. Stowing the box, he heads off towards the next destination. Although maybe I should ask him about where we're headed. The last walk did get a bit droll. "Hey, Rhoun, I know you did the... What? I know the repairs today will be pretty basic, but maybe there are places to see on the way." "What do you mean?" "Well, like the maintenance area. Just something besides these tunnels." He looks around the tunnels and at one of the signs on the wall. "We weren't going to really see anything. We need to take the tunnels to get to everything today. Maybe if we have time later, I could try to take you to that engine room I was telling you about. But it's not really in the right direction." "Right, he didn't tell me about that. Alright, well, maybe nothing for today. I'm just being greedy at this point." No, it's okay. Maybe some other time then, yeah?" It takes some effort to hide my disappointment. I'm not sure how I feel about this water. It's mojito flavored. Maybe it's not so bad. Coming to another intersection, I wave Rhoun down as I've officially decided it's break time. Slumping down, I stare at the lights. Just how many days are spent fixing these alone? Rhoun entertains himself by checking another fuse box and some of the cables in the room before coming to rest next to me. He starts digging through his bag and pulls out a little box which he opens up to reveal lunch, or at least a timely snack. He starts unwrapping something in foil before turning to me with his eyes wide open. "Oh no! I didn't get anything for you!" "What? Oh, it's fine, Rhoun. You weren't expecting me today." "I wasn't expecting to be here today." "Yeah, but still, let me check." He empties a bundle of wrapped portions out of the box. "Oh, 1 second, y'all. I gotta check on something." Sorry about that, y'all. We are back. Okay. I noticed some of those bread wafer things that messed me up before. Nothing else looks familiar. "I'm sorry, Rias. I don't think any of this is good for you." "It's okay, Rhoun. Maybe I can get something later. Can I have some water, though? Did you bring a bottle, or...?" "No. I only brought my thermos with Reaching back into his bag, he pulls out a thermos before taking the lid off and sniffing the contents. "Well, that's lucky. Here, you've had this before, yeah?" Smelling the contents, it seems to be the right thing. Pouring some into the cup, he looks the same, too. Well, thanks, Rhoun. Pretty lucky indeed. He watches me with a nervous smile as I take my first sip. Fortunately, it's just soup. I offer a gratuitous nod, and he cautiously goes back to his own lunch. Holding the warm cup in my hands is worth the meal alone. Do you normally eat like this? Huh? Sorry. I mean, when you're out working. Yeah? Why? What if I wasn't here? Would you be alone? Sometimes. Usually, yeah. Sometimes I have someone helping me, or bump into someone and just decide to stop. But not often. No. Does it get lonely? Does it what? Sorry, I mean, do you like being alone? Just out here, working or resting? I'd say I do. For a while. I enjoy my crews helping me, but they can't always be around. There's too much to do. Especially since... It does get lonely, Rias. But that doesn't stop me. Alright. I'm sorry for asking. No, don't be. I understand why you think that. I know the impression I've made on people is that I can be a bit hard to reach. Tyr certainly thinks so. He does? Oh shit, that might have been said behind closed doors. Well, he might have said something. It was a while ago now, when I first got here. Oh, maybe I should see what I can do about... Well, maybe not. If he needs our help, he'd ask for it. Does he not usually ask for help? It depends on what he wants. I think everything he's working on is a bit too advanced for us. Usually he asks us to do remedial work. Otherwise, he sticks to asking engineering for help. I mean, I only recently heard a bit about whatever it is he's working on, and it explains why my team spent so long checking all the main power fuses and doing structural integrity checks. You think he's preparing for whatever his test was? It would make sense. We might not be able to help directly with what he was doing, but we can easily set up the back end of it all. We had a lot of requests from his department before you got here. So Tyr's experiments takes a lot of the station's resources. I think Merowyn said something about it taking out the station's power for a while too. What do you think? Huh? The test. Do you have any ideas on what it could have been? Rhoun takes a second to ponder the thought as he takes another bite of his burger. Certainly, he must have some idea, right? I think he was testing some kind of new generator. What? That's such a solid answer. Really? How can you know? Well, I don't. It's just a guess. But I don't know why he would test a new one. We have the best generator in the system already. We do? Yeah. The Marin. Wait, what? I thought you said that's how the station is gravity. It is. It generates energy from gravitational force, I think. Did I not say that earlier? Sorry, I was only able to find out so much. Even if I was told more, I doubt I'd understand it. I knew it was part of the engine system, but I didn't realize it generated almost 90% of the station's power. So, wait, why do you think the Chief would be testing a new engine then? Well, I think I said this before, but there's only one Marin. At all. I don't know why, but only this station has one. And his department demanded a lot of power system integrity checks to make sure the station can handle heavier surges. Of course, that didn't work so well, but what else would need that much power to start up? It could really be anything, though. Yeah. We both sit in silence, trying to digest all the information laid out before us in our lunch. If he was testing a new engine, why all the secrecy? I guess any new invention warrants a bit of care, to make sure nothing gets stolen or sabotaged. I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. I'm drawn out of my post-lunch stupor as Rhoun stands back up and dusts himself off a bit before stretching out his back. Hey, Rias, I need to get back to work. Do you want to stay here? I could leave my bag and you can finish lunch. I just have to go fix something a few floors down. Oh, no, it's okay, I'll come with you. I can eat and walk. Well, you might not be able to come with me. Excuse me? It's just that... You'll see. With that cryptic excuse out of the way, he packs up and double-checks which direction we are supposed to be headed. Does he have to go outside to fix something? I guess that would go against the rule of exposing me to large crowds, a rule I may have broken this morning. that was just his crew, and maybe this is different. Somehow. Rhoun seems awfully quiet as he just plods along, stopping every few yards to inspect pressure gauges and errant dripping pipes. I may not know better, but some parts of this place really look like they're about to fall apart. I know Merowyn said they built it better than the last one, but I doubt he's ever been back here. Still, Rhoun never seems worried, so everything must be okay. After descending some ladders and even more cord-dense hallways, we come to a small hatch jutting out from the wall. Okay, here it is. You were worried about this? It's not that much worse than before. Why do you think I couldn't come down here? It's not the hatch I have to fix, bud. It's behind it. He pulls a lever and the hatch pops open just an inch, causing me to hop back a bit. As the hatch opens more, I can see inside. Or rather, I can't, as it's a pitch-black tunnel leading down. I don't understand. What's down there? What I have to fix? A sensor was tripped and it seems something isn't working right. I have to go down there and check. I don't think you should come, though. It can get tight. Wait, you have to crawl through there? Yeah. I stand flabbergasted as he simply pulls out his tools from his bag and takes off his jacket. You'll be okay staying here, right? I don't want to leave, but I also wasn't expecting you today, and I was scheduled to fix this, and... Yeah, sorry. Are you really gonna crawl down there? That seems... horrible. Yeah, but I've done it before. It shouldn't take too long. You'll be okay here, right? Looking around the dark corridor as I feel as though for the first time since being here that a monster might jump out and get me. Well, second. Maybe the third, actually. Okay, I'm not helping myself here. Turning to Rhoun, I give him a faint nod that he sheepishly twins. This should stay open for about a mark, but if it starts to close, let it. You might hurt yourself otherwise. And please don't come after me. You'd get lost without a light. Okay. Now, no trying to stop the big machine and no following you. Anything else? He quickly looks me up and down before his eyes jolt around the room, trying to find something. He refocuses on me before he shakes it off and looks away. No. After this, I promise everything is easier today. You can, look through my bag if you want, or, nap? Okay, bye. Good luck. I offer a small wave as he starts to climb down the extremely dark descent. After a few seconds, all I can see is a faint blue glow, and then, nothing. I'm convinced that the station was built by psychopaths. I know it was built to be utilitarian, but this is too much. Well, he said he wouldn't take too long. I should try to entertain myself. Picking up my bag, I check out what he decided to pack for me. It kinda just looks like a bunch of screwdrivers and a weird wrench. Maybe a gauge of some kind? I probably should have asked while he was still here. Grabbing his bag and jacket, I set them up nicely against the wall for when he gets back. Might as well help what little I can. I guess I could always... A rogue sound snaps my head down one of the hallways. It was nothing. Surely. Just the creaking of a pipe. Straining my eyes to see what I can, it turns out to be pointless. The hallway ends in a turn, and I think it came from around the corner. Or right behind me. Who's to say down here? Sound seems to echo through these halls as blood through veins. Fast and with purpose. Every click or hiss bounces off of uneven surfaces and scuffed walls, barreling towards our next destination. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Kate Summer. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Trezum Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!